The internet is absolutely shaking right now. And at the center of it all is none other than Chrissy Rock. Yes, you heard that right. The same Christian who's been caught up in endless chaos with Blueface, the same Christian who's had fans rooting for her comeback, just been accused of pulling off what people are calling the biggest scam ever. This girl is in it for the money. And we see it, bro. Like, we see where grifters understand nowadays that religious can be monetized, heavily monetized. All you gotta do is say you believe in God, and it's enough to get your views up. It's enough to get people to agree with you and think leaked reports, shady transactions, and shocking receipts are surfacing by the hour, and the details are so wild, fans don't even know what to believe anymore. From fake charity donations to mysterious sponsorship deals that allegedly never existed, whispers are spreading that Chrisean has been playing everyone. The fans, the brands, and maybe even her own inner circle, all for a massive cash grab. But here's the part that makes this story even crazier. Insiders claim this isn't new. Allegedly, this scam has been building behind the scenes for months, maybe even years. And now that it's finally unraveling, the fallout could destroy everything she's built. Was Chrisean really masterminding a scam the whole time? Or is this all just another setup to drag her name through the mud? Stick with me because what I'm about to break down will blow your mind. Chrisean Rock has always been a walking headline. From her turbulent relationship with Blueface to wild fights, caught on camera, to heartbreaking family struggles, she's lived her entire life under a spotlight, often drenched in chaos. And for years, fans have asked themselves, is Chrisean a victim of the madness around her, or is she the one pulling the strings? Now, with this shocking new scandal blowing up across every corner of social media, that question has returned louder than ever. Because if the accusations are true, then everything we thought we knew about Chrisean Rock, the tears, the breakdowns, the heartfelt pleas for understanding, might have been carefully crafted smoke and mirrors. Part of what's now being tased with what's now being called the biggest scam ever. Let's rewind for a second. Chrisean first exploded onto the scene as a fiery, unapologetic personality linked to Blueface. Their toxic love story wasn't just messy. It was a business model. Breakups, fights, and reconciliations became content. And the internet couldn't look away. Millions of people tuned in waiting to see what they would do next. The more chaotic things got, the higher her clout rose. But as her fame grew, so did whispers of shady money moves behind the scenes. Back in 2022, rumors spread that Chrisean had taken thousands of dollars in sponsorship payments from small brands, only for those brands to claim they never saw their ads go live. At the time, fans brushed it off. Some even defended her, saying she was too unstable and distracted by Blueface's drama to properly manage deals. But now those old claims are resurfacing and they paint a chilling picture. Fast forward to 2023 and 2024, Chrisean started branding herself as not just a reality TV wildcard, but as a mother and independent artist. She talked about growth, healing, and redemption. She told fans she was trying to build a better future for her baby Junior. She positioned herself as someone overcoming pain while still staying raw and real with her supporters. People wanted to believe her. They wanted to see her win. But here's where the story takes a darker turn. According to insider leaks, while Chrisean was making emotional appeals to her fans online, crying on IG Live, talking about how she needed support, she was also allegedly funneling money into a network of fake charities and shell companies. One supposed charity, which she promoted as a way to help struggling single moms, reportedly raised thousands of dollars. Fans donated generously, thinking they were making a difference. But now, investigators claim not a single penny of that money ever made it to real mothers. Instead, it vanished into accounts connected to Chrisean's inner circle. And that's just the beginning. Screenshots are circulating of contracts from music promoters who claim they paid Chrissy and hefty deposits to appear at shows she never showed up for. One promoter in Atlanta said he lost $25,000 after Chrisean allegedly took the money, canceled last minute, and ignored all calls and texts. Another in Houston says he's still trying to sue her for fraud after a similar note show cost him nearly $140,000. At first, fans thought these were isolated incidents, maybe her chaotic lifestyle getting in the way of professional obligations, but now people are connecting the dots. What if it wasn't chaos? What if it was a calculated scam? To make things even messier, people close to Chrisean are now speaking out. An anonymous source who claims to be part of her team revealed that they were told to spin stories online whenever shady deals leaked. According to them, the plan was always the same: distract the public with another messy blueface fight or dramatic live session. That way, no one would dig too deeply into the money trail. And you know what? It worked. Every time receipts surfaced, another wild fight or viral video popped up. The internet loves drama more than paperwork, and in that chaos, Chrisean may have been hiding the scam of the century. But here's where it gets even scarier. Insiders say this wasn't just about money. They suggest Chrisean built an entire web of manipulation using fans' emotions, sympathy, and loyalty as her biggest currency. She played on people's desire to see her rise from the ashes while quietly cashing in behind the scenes. And now the mask is slipping. Because the latest leaks don't just show small-time scams, they suggest millions of dollars may have been funneled through this system. Money from fans, brands, and business deals. If true, this isn't just messy, could be criminal. But how exactly did this massive scam unravel? And who was the first to expose it? Buckle up because the first twist is coming, and it's uglier than anyone imagined. The breaking point came on a random Thursday night when fans least expected it. At first, it seemed like just another messy Chrisean rock livestream. She was crying, pacing around her house, baby in one arm, phone in the other, ranting about how everyone was against her. Viewers thought it was business as usual. But what they didn't know was that at the exact same time, receipts were about to drop that would turn her entire world upside down. It started on Twitter. A promoter from Atlanta who had been quiet for almost a year suddenly decided to post everything. Name Marcus Big Play Robinson, a well-known figure in the Southern rap scene. He uploaded screenshots of contracts, bank transfers, and text messages that allegedly showed he paid Chrisean $25,000 for a show back in 2024. In the messages, she promised she'd be there, hyped up the event, and even posted about it on her Instagram story. But when the day came, she ghosted. No call, no apology, just radio silence. The promoter claims he begged her for months to return the money, but when she ignored him, he decided to lawyer up. Now frustrated with delays in the legal system, he went public and his screenshots hit like a nuclear bomb. Fans flooded into the comments, stunned. Wait, is this real? She scammed a whole promoter out of $25K, one wrote. Another said, I donated to our single moms fund. Now I'm sick. Explains everything. The receipts went viral in minutes, and suddenly all the old rumors resurfaced. The charity donations that vanished. The brands that never got their ads. The fans who sent money through Cash App during emotional live streams believing they were helping Chrisean and her baby survive. Now people were asking, was it all a lie? But the story didn't stop there, because within hours, another promoter from Houston stepped in. He dropped his own screenshots showing a $40,000 deposit that Chrisean allegedly took for a club appearance. Once again, she didn't show. He claimed he tried to sue, but Chrisean's team played the chaos card, dragging the case out until it fizzled. And once his screenshots hit the timeline, fans started piecing things together. This wasn't a one-time slip-up. This was a pattern. By midnight, Twitter was on fire. Chrisean rock scammed half the industry was trending. And then the first shocking twist dropped an anonymous account, which fans believe belongs to someone from inside her own team. Leaked a series of WhatsApp chats between Chrisean and her alleged business manager. In the messages, Chrisean appears to be laughing about the scams. They'll eat it up. Go live and cry. They'll forget about the money. One message said, allegedly written by her. Another read, we just need one good fight video with Blue. That'll distract them. The internet lost its mind. Was this proof that Chrisean had been strategically orchestrating scandals to cover up fraud? For years, fans thought her fights and breakdowns were raw and unfiltered, but now they looked like tools in a larger scam, a smokescreen. And if those messages were real, it meant Chrisean wasn't just unstable. She was calculating on TikTok. Videos analyzing the receipts flooded in. One creator broke it down like a crime scene investigation, showing how every big Chrisean scandal from the time she stole Blueface's car to her infamous fight on Hollywood BLVD coincided with new accusations of money going missing. It's all connected. The TikToker said every time she was caught in a scam, boom, another fight, another live, another headline, and we all fell for it. Fans who once defended her now felt betrayed. I sent her money when she said she couldn't afford diapers, one user tweeted. Now I see she was buying new chains the next day. Another wrote, we were her biggest supporters and she played us like fools. And then came the moment that turned the scandal into a wildfire. Blueface himself jumped into the chaos from jail. He allegedly had his team post a tweet from his account that read, told y'all, she a scammer. Y'all ain't believe me. Everything with her is fake, including that so-called charity. Fans gasped. Blueface, the man who once seemed like the villain in Chrisean's story, was now acting like the whistleblower. Was he exposing her truth out of revenge? Or had he been trying to warn people all along? But just when it seemed the internet had seen it all, another shocking twist unraveled. One that no one was prepared for. Late that night, FanPage leaked a recording allegedly featuring Chrisean's voice in a private phone call. In the clip, she can be heard saying, why would I give money back? That's dumb. They're not going to do nothing about it. As long as people think I'm struggling, they'll keep paying. It's how the game go. The audio spread like wildfire. Millions listened, stunned. If it was authentic, it was the ultimate smoking gun. Proof that Chrisean wasn't just careless with money, but that she knew she was scamming people and didn't care. At this point, the internet was split into two camps, those who were heartbroken and furious, demanding accountability, and those who refused to believe it. That's not Chrisean's voice. Some argued, it's AI, people trying to bring her down. Others pointed out that the voice sounded exactly like her down too, her slang and tone. The scandal was no longer just about money. It was about trust, betrayal, yes, and manipulation on a scale that fans couldn't wrap their heads around. But here's the kicker. Those leaks, they weren't even the most explosive part of the story, because what came next would drag in her closest. Allies revealed deeper betrayals and suggest that Chrisean might not have been working alone. The scam wasn't just hers. It was part of something bigger, darker, and even more twisted. And the next reveal would change everything just when fans thought the scandal had reached its peak. The drama escalated into uncharted territory. What started as leaked receipts from promoters quickly spiraled into an avalanche of new revelations. And the most shocking part, Chrisean might not have been working alone. By the next morning, Instagram blogs were flooded with new posts. Screenshots emerged of Chrisean's Cash App showing suspiciously large transfers not just to her account, but also to people linked to her inner circle, her hairstylist, her cousin, and even a close friend who often appeared in her lives. Fans noticed a pattern. Every time Chrisean allegedly scammed someone, money was sent out within hours to these people. Was this proof of a scam ring operating behind the scenes? One insider speaking anonymously to a gossip blog claimed, Chrisean ain't moving like no rookie. This a whole system. Everybody eating off this. She's the face, but she not the only one pulling strings. The story exploded. TikTok detectives went into overdrive tracing connections between her circle and suspicious new businesses that seemed to pop up out of nowhere. One LLC linked to her cousin reportedly received $1, $75,000 in charity funds, and then dissolved within 3 months. Another music promotion company connected to her hairstylist was accused of running fake sponsorship deals where influencers paid upfront but never saw results. The scam web was growing bigger by the hour, but then came the shocking reveal that left even her supporters speechless. Blueface's mom, Carissa, entered the chat. Going live on Instagram, Carissa claimed she had been sitting on proof for months. According to her, Chrisean once bragged at a family gathering about finessing promoters and brands. She laughed about it. Carissa said all she had to do was cry on live, say the baby needed formula, and people would throw money her way. I told y'all she a manipulator, and now the truth coming out. The live pulled in over 30,000 viewers within minutes. Fans spammed the comments with shock emojis. This is insane. Not Carissa telling the truth after all this time. We clowned her, but she'd been warning us. And then the celebrities began chiming in. Summer Walker posted a cryptic story that many believed was about Chrisean. The worst kind of brokie's broken spirit. That scamming energy don't last forever. Hours later, Lil Durk liked a tweet that read, "Imagine supporting someone who really just playing y'all for fools." Even Ari Fletcher, known for being outspoken, jumped on Instagram Live to drag Chrisean. Y'all really thought she was slow. No, baby, she's smart. She's using y'all emotions to run up a bag, and y'all let her. Twitter was on fire. Hashtags like Har Chris and Camrock and our Refund the Fans trended nationwide. The betrayal cut deep because Chrisean had positioned herself as the underdog, the struggling single mom fighting against the world. To hear that it might all have been a calculated scam shattered the illusion for many. But just when the backlash reached boiling point, another shocking twist dropped that no one saw coming. A former friend of Chrisean, a woman named Tiara, who used to roll with her during the Blueface Club days, leaked a voice memo from 2023. In it, Chrisean can be heard plotting with a man, allegedly her manager at the time, about staging fights, with Blueface to distract from missing money. The man's voice says, "We need another viral moment. They asking about that 30 bands. You and Blue fight on IG. It'll cover everything." Chrisean laughs and replies, "Bet he'll go along with it." A well-known entertainment lawyer tweeted that multiple lawsuits were quietly being filed against Chrisean. Some promoters were joining forces demanding refunds. One even suggested filing a class action lawsuit on behalf of fans who donated money under false pretenses. "This isn't just messy gossip anymore," the lawyer wrote. "This is fraud. Real charges could be coming." And if that wasn't enough, Blueface's sister jumped in posing an Instagram story with a single sentence. "Y'all don't even know half of what she's done." More receipts coming. The cliffhanger was brutal. There were more receipts waiting to be exposed. Then everything we've seen so far might just be scratching the surface. And that's when the realization hit fans. If this really was the biggest scam ever, then we haven't even seen the full damage yet. The question wasn't just if Chrisean scammed people. The question was, how far does this scam really go? Because according to insiders, the worst part of the story was still about to break. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Within hours of the scam allegations, social media looked like a full-blown courtroom with fans, haters, celebrities, and even lawyers weighing in. Twitter threads grew into novels. TikTok detectives released hour-long exposes and Instagram. Lives were pulling in tens of thousands of viewers every night just to dissect the chaos. It wasn't just gossip anymore. It was a cultural moment. Fans who once defended Chrisean tooth and nail suddenly turned into her harshest critics. One viral tweet read, "I sold merch. I donated. I streamed her songs. All for her to scam us. Nah, I need my refund." Another user stitched together clips of Chrisean crying on live while showing leaked Cash App statements, captioning it, "The greatest performance of her career was scamming us all."